Today I want to break down how I made this early 2000s R&B sample called Save Her.
Boy, you can't save her, cause her middle name Danger. But there's no point in trying, there's no point in trying, yeah.
So the first thing I started off with in this sample is the guitars. I recorded a left and a right. You can tell that that's pitched up and sped up. I did that intentionally first when I did the guitars, and then I built on top of that. The next thing I did was I added a bass. Very simple, just kind of following the root notes of the guitars. And then the main part of the sample is vocals. So you could tell if you single out the vocals by themselves that it sounds very pitched and distorted.
Boy, you can't save her, cause her middle name Danger. But there's no point in trying.
That's the lead vocal right there, and you can tell that it's kind of pitched and sped up to match the guitars. What I did was I recorded everything and then I stretched and pitched everything so that it sounds like a producer's just flipping this off of a vinyl. And then on top of that, we just have a bunch of stacks of vocals. So if I play all the stacks together, it sounds like this.
Boy, you can't save her, cause her middle name Danger. There's no point in trying, there's no point in trying, yeah.
Honestly, when you solo those, it sounds very chaotic, but when you tuck it all in the mix in the background of everything else going on, it sounds cohesive.
Boy, you can't save her, cause her middle name Danger. But there's no point in trying, there's no point in trying, yeah.
You could tell with this higher pitched vocal that I did the same thing. I panned a left and a right, and then with these harmonies I did a left and a right, but I had these harmonies be different notes on purpose. Usually when I do background harmonies in my samples, I kind of go a little crazy on the auto-tune just because if a producer takes this and wants to add any instruments, add anything to it, I don't want things sounding off, and I'm not a perfect singer. So if you solo the harmonies, you can really start hearing the auto-tune. But then again, it's kind of that early 2000s R&B feel. So on top of that, we just have the drums. I only have 3 drums in here. I have a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat. It sounds like this. It has that 90 BPM range, but it's more like 180 in terms of the drum swing. The drums was probably the only aspect of the sample that wasn't pitched and sped up because I wanted the dynamics of the kick and the snare to stay fully intact.
Boy, you can't save her, cause her middle name Danger. But there's no point in trying, there's no point in trying, yeah.
This sample is a part of a new kit I just dropped on the samplestash.com. It's called Formations. It's got 10 samples. You can either get the waves or the waves and the stems. I suggest getting the stems because there's a lot of versatility in terms of these song starters. But definitely, if you like the sample, go check out this YouTube video. I'll have it linked in the description. You can hear the rest of the samples.
Boy, you can't save her, cause her middle name Danger. But there's no point in trying, there's no point in trying.